prefer beer. It's not like chicken. Alright, here it is. My home for the next 3 days. Camping in the Dolomites, which, I mean, if you can see this mountain, it is incredible. I'm at a loss at how I even made it here. It took so long on so many buses. I woke up at 5:30 this morning in Salzburg, Austria. Slept through an entire 4.5 hour bus ride to Bolzano, Italy. Took a train from the outside bus station into the actual city of Bolzano, and then took an 1.5 hour bus ride that I mostly slept through because I was going on like 4 hours sleep, keep in mind. Trying to figure out where I was going and how to get there. Slept through that, jumped on another bus for 40 minutes, and walked to this campsite, and here I am. So here's the thing. It's mid-August, and it's pretty chilly. It's somewhere in the 60s. It's very windy up in the mountains. Luckily I have pants, I have multiple sweatshirts, I'll be okay. As anticipated, it is raining today in the Dolomites. You can see all these clouds up on the mountains. The plan is to take a bus to Sziget. I'm in Corvara. That'll take a half hour, I think, according to Google. And then it's like a 2.5 hour hike, again according to Google, up the mountain to Fanes, which all the people at the camping place back there told me is beautiful. There's the hike right there, Fanes, 3 hours and 20 minutes. This looks like the path. That's a big mountain up there. And there's another one in front of me to the left. I'm gonna follow the signs. I got some food. I've got some water. The rain just kind of stopped, although I'm sure it'll pick back up. So I've been hiking for a half hour up to Fanes in the Dolomites. And, well, I thought I was in better shape. That's for sure. I guess traveling and festivals for a month take it out of you. It's also been straight up. It was kind of moderate to start, and the last 15 minutes, just straight up, but check this out. I just passed a sign that said Fanes 50 minutes. So it's about 2:10. I started at 12:30. I stopped for 20 minutes to eat. Let's just say I've been hiking for an hour and a half. That would put the whole thing at somewhere in the neighborhood of 2.5 hours. One of the fascinating things about this hike, and I imagine that all the Dolomites I'll see tomorrow on a different hike, is that the deeper you go into the mountains, you get different views of all of the mountains. Like certain valleys close, certain ones open up. And these things just go on forever. It's almost unimaginable how big the Dolomites are. I mean, if you look on the map, it's like all of northern Italy, the whole northeast part, all the way west, I guess, to like Lake Como, but a nice cleanse. But the real cleanse is gonna be later when I take a shower. Oh my gosh. I do not smell very good right now. It's a good thing I'm hiking alone. I thought Fanes was a mountain, and it turns out Fanes is the name of this little valley slash village that I'm about to show you, but hopefully on video it does justice. That right there is Fanes. With hour 5 of the hike, here's the view going back down the valley. Every part of my body hurts, and I just so wish that I were laying in a bed tonight, but I do have a hotel tomorrow, and I'm going to be relaxing. I just got in the cable car to go to Sziget, which cost me 37 euro for a ticket there and back. because I just hiked 2.5 hours in the wrong direction. But this should be pretty cool, pretty beautiful. I don't know how much elevation we just gained, but it was a lot. And this is the view from where we came. That's Ortice. That's where I was. Look at that. We were somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,000 meters, which is like 6,000 feet up, and it is stunning. The hike I did yesterday was nice, but knowing how beautiful this is now, if I didn't see this, I would be missing out completely. This is an absolute must in northern Italy. I mean, unbelievable. The highest peak over my shoulder here is 3,000 meters, which means that it's about 9,000 feet. I'm leaving the campsite in the Dolomites. It's a pretty sleepy morning. I think everyone's still kind of waking up. I'm walking to the bus stop now. I'm very relieved because I do not have the tent anymore. I've been carrying that thing through 5 countries. It has camped in 3 of those countries, and definitely a good 20 bucks. Really good 20 bucks I spent on it, but I'm just very happy that I don't have that weight on my back anymore. I took bus 350 from Bolzano to the very end of the line, and then from there I took bus 473, and that brought me to Camping Colfosco. And there's plenty of hotels and other things like that. Some not that expensive. I saw one that I could have stayed in last night for $88 on a last minute deal, so that could have worked out. It's definitely possible. You can't go like deep into the Dolomites, but this is where I am right now. It's pretty deep. This is like 3 hours from Bolzano by public transport. So as long as you have the time, it's possible. Another thing to consider when you're up in the mountains, it is the middle of August, and I woke up this morning at 6 a.m. because it was too cold for me to continue sleeping. I was not prepared. It was 48 degrees. All right, it gets cold in the summer up in the Dolomites. Be aware.